Alright, hello everybody. I'm Connor, this is Colton, Aman, Vinay, and Colin, and we're live on campus. So, 66% of high school graduates are all in the process of answering a very important life-changing question, and that is, where do I want to go to college? There are many key factors that influence a college choice. However, all students agree that college visits are a complete necessity in the decision-making process. College visits provide a real feel, personal experience with the college that the students want to go to. However, there are strings attached with the college visits. College visits give problems related to lack of time, distance, and money for the students to go visit their college if they want to. Some students say, I'm going to visit these few colleges that are nice and close to me so that I can get a close experience of the colleges that are nice and in my area. This can work, however, now they're limiting their array of colleges that they want to go see to a minimum, and they're getting a sense of doubt and uncertainty. With our solution, there will be no doubt and no uncertainty. We at Life on Campus provide fully interactive 360-degree video tours of college campuses that the prospective students can view from anywhere, online, on their tablet, iPhone, or on their laptop. The way it works is you log on to our Apple website and click on the college that you want to go see, any college, and the tour starts, and because of the gyroscopic features in the iPhone, you're able to look around as the video is going and see all the features that you want to see that are on the tour. So it's very personal, and it's however you want it to be.
Alright, so our customer segment consists of two groups, high school students and the colleges themselves. High school students won't always have the time or money to go see the campuses that they want to go see. So we offer them online video tours of campuses that we'll have available. And as for colleges, we will prove that over time that our videos will be a key factor in the decision-making process for the high school students, because our videos will allow them to see campuses that they won't be able to see in real life. So, yeah, and also for the colleges, we will show them that over time that our video will be a key factor, like in the decision-making process for the students.
What is our total addressable market for high school students? There's around 8 million high schoolers, grades 10 through 12, and through our surveys that we sent out through Barrington High School, most students want to see 8 colleges when they're only able to visit like 2 or 3, so we put the frequency of purchase at around 5, and we also, through the survey, we decided on a price of $5 per video, and 66% of high schoolers are the ones going to college, so that gets us to around $136 million in total addressable market. Our serviceable market in the nearby area, we have around 7,600 high school students. The same frequency of purchase, price for video. However, there's a less likelihood of purchase for these people because we're only getting colleges in this vicinity, and these students can sometimes drive to colleges, so there is a less likelihood of purchase, so that gets us to around 126,000. For colleges, there's 4,700 colleges in the U.S., and we want to price it at $1,000 for us to promote their product and have them use it on their website. So that gets us to around 4.7 million in the total addressable market for colleges. Our serviceable market for colleges, there's around 7 colleges nearby that we want to get. So we want to be able to get at least 2 colleges in this first year so that they'll help us guide students to our website, and we want to price it the same, so that's around $2,100.
Alright, so our competitors are UVisit and eCampus Tours. Both of these websites aren't what we're projected to be like. Both of these are just like blocky, blurry, Google Street View style tours, which don't give you the full experience, compared to ours, which will be a 360 HD video, which will give you the closest experience being there in real life.
How are we going to make money? In year 1, we want to get these high school students in the nearby vicinity to buy a video or 2 from our 3 to 5 colleges that we're going to have in year 1. And by year 2, we want to grow the colleges by at least 5, and same with year 3, and gather a nice customer base so we increase revenue. And by year 4, we want to start advertising to the colleges to come promote our product, because we will have a solid customer base. They'll be able to understand that we can attract students to their colleges. What are our costs? Since we're mainly technological company, there are not any cost of goods sold. It's a fixed price, production, editing, and the cost of travel. Our SG&A, on the other hand, there's advertising years 1 through 5 to gather customers by talking to counselors, setting up flyers. And by years 3, 4, and 5, we want a lawyer, a professional photographer to help make the videos better quality, and an accountant.
So, for our minimum viable product, we'll be filming at a college chosen by, according to the VHS students that fill out the survey. We'll go to the college and take a tour and use the 360-degree interactive video camera that'll give us the video that we want. And the video will be linked to our website through a private account on YouTube. We will then promote this, our website and the video around to the schools around our high school right now. And as the students watch it, they will be directed to a customer survey when they're done. And this will ask them things like, what was your overall interest level in the video? What did we forget, and what can we do to make our videos better going forward? This will get us more information to improve our videos as we add more and more. Lastly, they will be asked to sign up so that they can create their own account and receive full accessibility, personalized videos that they can keep in folders, etc. Now, since we are a video making company, we do have to figure out a perfect plan with the camera. And we've come up with 2 viable options going forward. The first one is a high quality, less expensive camera that we would only be able to rent for the weekend. So we'd film around 3 colleges, then we'd have to give it back, and that'd be the 3 colleges that we would have for the year, unless we purchase it again for another weekend, then we can double ours. But then it would be more expensive than the second option, which is a slightly lesser quality, but it's still HD, and it's more expensive than the first one, but it would be ours for the duration of our company. So what we would be measuring to determine our success fall into 3 components. Number of views. This tells us how many people we were able to reach out to in the Chicagoland area with our MVP. The number of survey responses, both positive and negative. This tells us how many people left positive feedback and negative feedback and help us improve our company moving forward. And also the number of signups. This tells us how many customers we have going forward with our company, adding more videos to address the larger customer base.
Okay, so for our timeline, we have just finished our first goal, which is our college decision. And according to Barrington High School students, they would like to see Northwestern University, so that's what we're going to be basing our demo on. Starting February 5th, we're going to start advertising. We're going to be meeting with our counselors and counselors in the northwest suburbs in order to expose our company to students and future customers. And by February 5th, we're also going to have our sign-up page and website completed, ready to go. By February 29th, we're going to have our demo completed, ready to send out to the students. And on March 5th, we're going to look at the surveys and look at the feedback in order to help us with our future videos. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to be sending out emails to students in the local areas, and we're trying to find high schools that will ask their students to watch our videos as well in order to get a different viewing point from other states like California and Texas.
Okay, so for the cost of our minimum viable product, we have 2 options, renting and purchasing. Renting-wise is only going to be $350, but that only allows us to rent the camera for the weekend. Now it's also going to be $60 in travel, $20 for the website domain name, and $100 in advertising. The advertising is going to be us handing out flyers to counselors all around the different high schools, and those flyers will contain information on our business that they can hand out to students looking for colleges. This comes to a total of $530. Now, purchasing-wise is only going to be an extra $50, but as a company, we get to keep the camera for the duration of our company, and that comes to a total of $580. Now, so in conclusion, we are asking for financial backing. For our financial backing, we are asking for $530 or $580, all depending on the camera situation. But what we feel best as a company is that we would like to buy the camera, because this will help us film better videos, film more videos, and all around create a better product for students looking for colleges. Now, so who would like to join us on a 360-degree virtual tour of their old college campus? Thank you.
I think this is a really good idea. I'm wondering, I guess guess if it's truly valid that Barrington High School students would like to see Northwestern, given that they could get in the car and be there in 45 minutes, I'm not sure the value prop is, it solves exactly what you're trying to solve here, which is the time and money it takes to go visit a college campus when you can do one right across town. So, have you thought about doing something out of state that is easy, that's actually, you know, a big destination school that it's hard for people to get to?
Right, so for MVP, we chose Northwestern just because that's what the survey responses said. But we aren't charging for the video, for the first users to see the video. So I think that will increase the people that see it because it's just, you get to see it and you don't have to pay it. But that is a good suggestion with going out of state, because then these are the people that will pay to go see colleges that they desire that are out of.
Are any of you in college tour season?
Not yet.
So
you
there's,
all sophomores?
we're juniors, but like, I went last summer just to Texas, so I only saw my brother's campus.
Yeah, I would echo Michael's sentiment. This is a really, really good idea, and it's super interesting because there's so many different concepts at play here. One is who's paying for this. You know, I would argue that perhaps you don't want to charge the high school or charge the advertiser who is the college. This is college is advertising the students. That's one angle. The other angle is, you know, you could just be YouTube for colleges. You know, you don't need to do the production. You can have, universities have their own film departments. You could maybe stipulate to a standard, a technology standard for the video, if it needs to be 360 or whatever. But that's another way you can keep your startup costs low and get scale very, very quickly. And you can charge the colleges for hosting their videos on your site.
Right.
Who's going to do the video editing and taking ownership of that?
We are as a group.
Yeah.
What kind of camera do you currently do videos on?
Well, that's what we were planning on deciding between the two. It's called the 360 Fly, and the other one's a GoPro.
And why do you need a 360 view? One is you can look at a drone, which is another opportunity to get more aerial. But there's so many good DSLRs. I kind of get the 360, but I don't get the 360. I've seen 360 cameras. I've used 360 cameras. I'm missing why you need a 360 camera to pull this off.
Right, so our main competitors are, you go on the site and you click on, let's take a tour. And so there's a picture, and you see the picture, cool, that's a cool building. Let's go to the next, let's go to the right, then it takes you to the next building. Whereas ours, we're on the tour, the camera's on the tour, and it's filming everything around it. So it's almost as if you're the computer and you're the camera. You can look all around. So you control where the screen goes on the camera. Since it's being filmed 360, it's like you're actually there. It's your neck moving
So it's the
around.
user experience of constantly being able to go left and right like they do in hotel rooms
Right.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
And are any of you videographers through the class here, or
No.
there's a skill in videography that
That's right.
you're underestimating at the moment, that you may want to get someone, it's not an age thing, it's an eye thing, and a talent thing. It's just, so I would challenge you on that side. And I would challenge you that the video team here would help you with this as a project for themselves as well, if they're skilled at it, because there's different equipment you're going to have to buy when you're walking in, so that it's not, there are gimbals that allow you to keep it steady and all those kinds of things. I would encourage you to talk to your Barrington production class that have all that equipment.
And you're all going to be doing good college tours within months, right?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
This
Yeah,
should
jump
be,
start.
hey, Mom, Dad, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to see a college, here's the one we're going to see. It's one of them that you're interested in, but you're going to bring up, you're going to film it while you're there.
Right.
So, would you be interested in doing an MVP without the 360 feature?
Yeah,
I mean, what are you testing whether the 360 is the unique value proposition? Or
Yeah.
are you testing?
Well, when we show people that it's the 360 interactive, they're like, oh, cool, it's probably like a panoramic. But then when they see that it's actually interactive, they can move it around, that's the wow factor, that seems like that's what attracts them. And there's a huge difference, whereas if it's just the camera pointing, you know, like pointing at the whatever the photographer wants to see, and we feel that there's a huge difference that will attract to the customer more on a personal level.
See, I would think your MVP might, I'm thinking of like Google Maps, you know, where you can, I mean, this is what they attach the camera. You know, there's a lot of stories about that, and they just drive through the streets, you get the 360. Doing a video is telling a story. It's a whole different type of thing altogether. So are you telling a story about the school that an advertiser wants to tell? Or are you providing a drive-through map service of a campus? And that's where I think you need to validate the difference. What is one the advertiser going to pay for, and what does the student really want? And so that's the MVP that would be interesting to me to see is what's got more value.
I totally agree with Cars. And if you're sports people at all, and you watch any channel, and it's Big Ten, Wisconsin versus Illinois, there's always a clip in there for 30 to 45 seconds or a minute on Meet University of Illinois. And whatever their engineering program, they want all the perfect footage. In addition to a small little campus tour, that's a big decision I think you need to make.
And one that I think might be valuable is you get the inside baseball story, where you're randomly interviewing people, and if the answers are bad, it's on your video. If the answers are good, it's on your video. Yeah. What you're really doing is giving the student an authentic inside look to the campus that's not the marketing approach. So, how many kids, who would value that to go, and just only raise your hand if this is really true so you can help these guys out. So, we're going to do a big survey. If you saw a video that gave you the good, the bad, the ugly of one of these schools, would it, put it in bucket one that, hey, I'm not interested, or maybe I'm interested in going to see there? Would there be value in having a preview to a school?
Yes, absolutely.
Raise your hand if yes. Okay, and is there value, the other question, just for one thing, if you went on the website of the school and clicked on the brochure and they took you through their virtual tour, would that be a value? Somewhat, but it would be a different value, right? So you'd like them both, but you would really like to have the kind of the no BS inside story to the school.
Kind of secret shopper.
Secret shopper. That's a great way to put it. And the way you can monetize this is there's a bunch of different directions.
He has a comment back there. Go ahead.
I don't know. I kind of like the 360 with just no interaction with the school.
Yeah.
Because it really gives you you could pause it, you could look around and stuff. The interactions with the students and the real life on campus, what you're talking about. You could edit out the bad and stuff. Why would the school advertise a video that would show the bad parts about their campus? So I don't know. I kind of like the whole 360. You're able to stop it and really take a breath and look around at what the classes are actually like.
Just more tours, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Which is different.
So you're going to you can get this a bunch of feedback from your peers. It's so beautiful that this is the customer segment. Schools pay really big dollars to get a lead of somebody that is qualified and interested in their school. The going rate is about $40 per lead right now. And if you can warm somebody up and schedule them for an appointment and say, oh great, not only did I find someone that's interested, but they're scheduling a visit at your school, you can bump the price up to close to $500. And schools will pay $500 a lead because you're going to spend $250,000 to go there. The value proposition of a new student is huge to a school.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Also,
there's a lot of ways to monetize it besides the $1,000 and the $5 a month. I'd be very flexible.
Questioning whether you're at the right market space. And if you look at the market you're serving, Barrington, Palatine, most of them are higher economic and have the opportunity. I'm looking at the underserved that really want to go to school and minorities. I know then you have a funding issue. But are you either A, want to go to school or capable of going to school but have no capital whatsoever to leave their little world? So I would not give up on a different market completely, which is not your higher end. Because you're going to go to ASU if you want to. Your parents can fly you there. In the
Right.
city, they're not gonna go to ISU, they can't ever go to ISU.
Right, so we're also thinking like there's definitely tiers of different colleges, and we're definitely trying to target all of as many as we can from like the most efficient from all of the different tiers, so that we can target the most
I'm saying
customers
target
possible.
different students possibly,
Yeah.
and then that's also gonna target different universities.
And it's
That's
not
great
just
inclusion.
video.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop.
You got it.